In this video, we will simplify the following fraction. So here we are given 1 over 8 to the power of negative x multiplied with 6 to the power of x minus 3 multiplied with 9 to the power of 1 minus x. And we are dividing this by 16 to the power of x minus 1 multiplied with 3 to the power of negative x. For our first step, we will rewrite each of the numbers in a numerator and denominator as a product of its prime numbers. So remember, 8 is equals to 2 to the power of 3. So 1 over 8 can be written as 1 over 2 to the power of 3. And if we use exponent laws, we can write 1 over 8 as 2 to the power of negative 3. And that is what we do in our first step. We rewrite 1 over 8 as 2 to the power of negative 3. Let's move on to 6. 6 can be written as 2 times 3. And that is all that we do. And notice that I do the substitution of 6 in brackets. So I show that with brackets. 9 simply becomes 3 to the power of 2. And again, I show that substitution in brackets. And next we have 16. 16 can be written as 2 to the power of 4. And then our last 3 to the power of negative x, that base is already a prime number, so we don't make any changes there. Now I have all of the original numbers as a product of its prime numbers. What I do next is I would remove these brackets by multiplying the exponents with one another. So first, negative 3 multiplied with negative x becomes plus 3x. Then we need to be careful with our middle term here. We have 2 to the power of 1 and 3 to the power of 1. So remember, the exponent law says that if we have a set of brackets, then we multiply the exponents with each other. So 1 times x minus 3 is simply x minus 3. So we have 2 to the power of x minus 3. Then 3 also becomes to the power of x minus 3. In our third term, we have 3 to the power of 2 multiplied with 1 minus x. So 2 times 1 is 2. And 2 times negative x is negative 2x. So you need to be careful with this last term. Sometimes, or a lot of times, students only multiply 2 and 1 and only create the 2. But remember, if you have a normal bracket that you need to distribute, you'll have 2 times 1 and 2 times negative x, which creates 2 minus 2x. Below the line, we have a similar scenario. We have 4 multiplied with x minus 1, which becomes 4x minus 4. So we have 2 to the power of 4x minus 4, and then 3 to the power of negative x. And now can you see that all our bases are either 2's or 3's? So we can apply the laws of exponents. So let us look at the 2's first. When we multiply bases with the same exponents, then we can add their exponents together. So we'll have 3x plus x minus 3. When we divide, so can you see the bases here are the same, and we are dividing by 2 to the power of 4x minus 4. That means that we can subtract. So notice this plus 4x becomes minus 4x, and that minus 4 becomes plus 4. And now we do the same with the 3's. In the numerator, we are multiplying the 3's with each other. So therefore, we add these exponents together. So it becomes x minus 3 plus 2x minus 2x. And then because we are dividing, we are subtracting. So if I subtract negative x, it becomes negative x, which creates a positive x. And now it's quite simple. We add all the like terms together. So 3x plus x is 4x minus 4x, so that becomes 0. And then we'll have negative 3 plus 4, so it's 2 to the power of 1. For the base of 3, we have x minus 2x plus x, which becomes 0. And then we are left with negative 3 plus 2, which is 3 to the power of negative 1. And remember, in algebra, we don't want to leave our answer with negative exponents, so we can move this 3 to the power of negative 1 below the line, and that becomes our denominator. So our final answer is 2 over 3. Thank you for watching. Remember to show your support by hitting the like button and subscribing to MatheNatic.